Paving the Way podcast. Welcome to 5 Minute Mondays with your host, Medusa. Come listen to some fascinating stories, affirmations, wisdom, and even a few interviews of people that have paved the way and are paving the way in their journey of success. Listen to their timeline of adversities from traumas to triumph, and also listen to some guidance of life and even a few workshops of living your best life, digging deep and understanding the science of happiness, learning how to bounce back, the art of being present, 7 reasons to be mindful, the power of gratitude, and so much more. Paving the Way podcast with your host, Medusa.
Hey guys, welcome to a fantastic week. Welcome to all the newbies. Welcome to all the awesome regulars, and welcome to the ones that are just checking us out. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, what a fantastic week. Oh my God. Wonderful week. We're going to jump right in this. So let me just regroup. And, this week is lesson 16, Fold in the Magic. Oh boy, is this a doozy. It just brings back so much for me about the time I was living in Japan for 3 years. Oh my gosh. And my heart is in Japan. It always will be. I love going back there. In fact, the husband and I are going to Japan, I believe, in 2024. And yes, I got to show him the world that I absolutely love. So let's gather back here. Welcome everybody. I am doing a year of simplicity and a year to simplify your life. It's just a free course for a whole year. I may do one and then do a different type of podcast the next week. I may do 8 in a row and whatever. So it's not a set every day, every week. But that's why I say grab a journal, and when we do our lessons, you can write everything in it, and you have something to go back on and always reread and learn step by step and how you are changing and how you're growing, right? It's for you. There's no right or wrong. So you have 15 lessons to catch up on, y'all. And this is lesson 16, Fold in the Magic. Get ready, guys, because this is a doozy. And so this here is like wash, dry, fold, and repeat. Isn't that our life? Isn't that our life, right? And I've been asked by numerous of people and some of my clients that I coach, because I'm also a life coach, that if I've ever read Marie Kondo's book. And the answer is yes. And I mean, because one, she's Japanese and I love Japan, but I've really wanted to see what all the commotion was about and how, what I can learn about her really cool tips on decluttering and organizing and simplifying and just easy tactics of and how you fold something can just, oh my God, save so much space, right? Now that I'm saying this, I need to redo it to my sock drawer, my underwear drawer, my bras, and all of the little things. And I need to redo that again because it got all cluttered. And it's always, I always do it once every 6 months and just redo my drawers, right? And so this is a good time. This could be fun. This will go back a couple lessons ago. I was talking about beautifying and, God, what was the other one right after? Making your bed, So these, I mean, God, these will all go hand in hand, right? So, after reading the book, I mean, I just didn't read it, but I put some of her suggestions to the test in my own home. And her methods on folding in particular have been the most intriguing. Her book has been so provocative for me personally that it feels appropriate to talk about how much her methods dovetail with the simple home tending principles that I teach here on the podcast. So, besides like mindful sweeping, folding laundry and putting it away is one of the best practices I know to cultivate simplicity and ease. I love it for what it does to calm the nervous system and quiet the mind. So until I read her book, I never thought that there was any art to it as well, like folding. You know, sometimes we just fold our jeans in half and then just like in half again, and then you just throw them in, right? Well, a lot of people take pride into folding and hanging their jeans now, and hell, some even starch them and have this funny line down the front. But hey, each to their own, right? But I never knew there was such an art. And her method sounded beautifully zen. So I wanted to try it myself. And of course, I'll try anything new for my house and anything to simplify all the crap that I have, right? And so Kondo suggests that there's a technique that allows for the garment to be stored upright in a drawer to create more space. It just makes it easier to, and just make it easier to see and find later, right? It does. It makes it easier to see when you open the drawer, and you just find things a lot easier and free clothing from getting piled upon, piles and piles, which she says creates more wear and tear and wrinkles. Who frickin' knew? Right? So I tried it one drawer at a time with my folded piles and crap, and I just threw everything in piles and sections on my bed. I mean, everything. Even my T-shirts are a new one. Oh my God, I got to do my T-shirts too. They're just, oh my God, oh my gosh, I'll never forget it. I mean, like, I just couldn't stay out of my room to go into my closet, into my walk-in closet. I mean, you ever see those like on TV, or you look at pictures on Instagram or someone you might know, and you'll see them in their closet, and you like blow up the picture to look to see what they got, and you're like, wow, they got a closet like that. They got a curio for just their shoes. A curio, like, I mean, like, you have a glass door and you put your shoes on shelves, right? It's like probably 60% of the people in the world don't even have a closet like that, you know? So, yeah, I got something like that here. Because my clothes and my shoes and everything for what I did for 40 years was part of entertainment, and I needed to keep my clothes and shoes and everything nice, right? And everything sectioned accordingly. So when I hang my clothes, you know, you've got your top, like a top where you hang your top stuff, and it's all short tops, like blouses and whatnot, right? Not big, long ones that would overlap the ones down below. But then everything starts with colors. So you go from whites to this, to that, to that, to that, right? To whites, to a little bit of a yellows, to the blues, to the reds, to the greens, to the grays, the black, or however it goes, right? That's how my closet is. Yes, I'm that crazy. So anyway, okay, so get back. So anyway, the way she does it is just perfectly zen. And it's like, oh, so relaxing. And so I tried it with everything. I tried it with my swims, my swimwear drawer, my T-shirts, my absolute gowns, beautiful gowns, everything. And I redid everything. And about a whole day later, and about 4 hours of folding, I was amazed. I was so happy. I couldn't stop just sitting in there, or I'd be finished and go off and do something else, but then I would just go back in my room to go look at the closet. That's how rewarding it is. That's how crazy, right? Oh, so amazing. So amazing. I mean, and then there was a lot of empty space. So I was like, oh, I created empty space. Ooh. And then until the folding fatigue began to set in. I'd be lying if I said that folding her way was a walk in the park. It wasn't. My body hurt from top to bottom. Physical exhaustion just is a sign for me that I'm moving a lot of energy and taking on more than I could have handled. Like, I took my whole room and closet and tore it upside down because I saw results with one drawer, another one, a closet. I was like exhausted. But I was too excited to stop and probably suffered more than I needed to. But, hey, it was so, so worth it. So folding takes time, and folding in a particular way takes even more time and focus when you are new at it. So if you're willing to do the work, it takes on the front end, and allow some time to get used to the changes. I think you'll agree that it's worth it. So anyway, make sure you check out her book and go to her website. But don't take my word for it. Just try it this week. Maybe just your way. If you don't like it her way, just do it your way. You may have a certain way that's even better. All right? Then do it your way. All right. So your practice this week is, what could use some conscious folding? How does her way method stack up, as it were, the usual ways you tend to your clothes, with the usual ways that you tend to your clothes, okay? So take this week to find out with these twofold, no pun intended, steps, all right? So go online and search Marie Kondo folding to watch one or more, or a couple of her basics folding methods, her videos, and notice her hands, how they move and how she uses them to connect with the garments. Notice the love that she imbues in each task. It's incredible. The Japanese are amazing people. Every little tactic. Like, I remember when I had my, wherever I went, you always had to take off your shoes, even in restaurants. Like certain restaurants, you'd walk in, and before you could go sit on the table, on the rattan, on the floor, your shoes came off. It's just incredible. Japan is amazing. Oh my God. So many stories over there. I can't even tell you. But anyway, so go online and search and notice how her demeanor is and how it makes you feel. It could be very calming. Okay. And then identify a small area of clothes that could use some folding. Start slow with a garment or two, and work your way to drawers and closets as energy permits you, okay? And just notice how it feels before, during, and after. And during the task, just write down in your journal how you feel. What was the process like, right? And notice physical sensations, resisting patterns, shifts in energy. Make sure you make note on all of those. And then in your journal, I want you to write this: the clothes that could use some folding today. And then pick out a drawer, pick out your whole closet, whatever you're going to do. The clothes that could use some folding today. All right? And your second one is, what I noticed before, during, and after doing this task.